Same here.
They can see you back there, by the way.
Here.
Hey, everybody. Damn, what a morning. Shit. What a morning. Ah, man. What's wrong with our stream here? Why won't it start? Jesus, come on. Damn it. Yeah, that's what happened to me, Rick. I was in shit, man. I've been in gold on 2 different screens. So yeah, I'll go over this in a minute. I'm up $2,750, but God dang, could be up easily $4,000. Easily $4,000 if I just stupid thing, man. Look, this rotation right here should have freaking gone. We broke the pivot right here by a tick, and then we came back down instead of rolling straight up. God dang it. What a pisser. Absolute pisser. And by the way, just for observation purposes, notice we came right off the top of the 15-minute opening range box again, right here and right here. This one's just not going. It might be. I turned off my speaker thing. Is it better, Recovery? If it might have been on my end. I wasn't hearing it, but my speaker was on. That may have been causing an echo. I don't know. I'll show you my gold trades here in a minute. Looks like RTY created an M pattern. Did anybody take that? All right, good, Edwin. Thank you. Yeah, RTY did an M pattern. I don't know if it's going to work, but there it is. I mean, it ran right up to the prior day close, came back down, boom, ran back up to even height, and then rolled over. It broke this pivot, but it just needs to frickin' move. Anyway, so did anybody catch anything in gold today? Anybody make any money in gold today so far? Oh, okay. All right. Good job. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll create an echo. He had the stream open twice.
How come you can't hear them? You got in silence? Muted?
They don't have any voice back to me. They can only do that. 475, Gene. 750 for you, David. 400 for you, Trader Joe. God dang, all you guys are just pulling in the coin. Love it. How many of you caught that 855 candle? That was my $2,000 piece. I've kind of gotten chopped up a little bit other than that. Yeah, the 855 long. Yeah, you got that one, Edwin? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I screwed that one up a little bit. I'll go over that in a minute. I mean, I made roughly $2,000, but I'll explain what I did in a minute. I kind of screwed that one up. So let's see here. The only one I'm missing on my chart right now is NQ, which is looking a little choppy. All right. Yeah, the NQ is looking a little choppy. All right, there we go. I actually took that one too, recovery. I took that exact one and I got knocked out for a I think a 9-tick loss. So I lost $180 on that one. They can see you.
I'm sorry, this smells good. That's calcium peanut. Somebody else been see you.
Yeah, all-time high, exactly. All right, so since we're kind of in a dormant mode right now, let me just pull over my gold. I mean, I was pushing and pulling and fighting and scratching and clawing. But anyways, and shoot, I don't like to do this one. Let me just hold on. The reason I don't like to do this one is because I'm missing the opening range box. Let me do this one and just delete. Let me just delete the. Let me remove the strategy so I can see the entries. There we go. All right, so we had gold came down, barreling down, came up to here to our 1-minute gold line off of a low. I took that short, came back up, knocked me out at even. That was at, after gold had opened at 820. I was hoping it was going to crash, back down towards here. And it didn't. So no harm, no foul. Then the damn thing rolled out of the box, your 15-minute opening range box, and sat on top of the box. And I took that long right there. It went up, came down, knocked me out. I lost like $180. But then I noticed, oh, crap. All they did was test the top of the opening range box, which I've talked about that multiple times. So they came out the top that, this candle closed. They came out. I missed the entry. So I got jumped on my entry with my automatic thing. So I went in manually here. And my manual settings, this is where you guys are going to laugh. My manual settings were set for my NQ trade. So my target was way the hell up. Way the hell up. So I had to grab my target and just throw it down here. And it turns out that I didn't have it at exactly $1. I had it at like 97 cents or something like that. 97 cents. So I didn't get quite $2,000 on that trade. So I fixed it back to continuation of gold, which my gold target is 10 points right now. That's what I'm running with. I'm running with a 10-point target in gold. But because I had the NQ one, it was way the hell up there because, the NQ ticks are a lot different. So anyways, then I came down here and caught, again, top of the box. It hit the top of the box and the red line, ran up, and then came down and took me out right here. Yeah, broke this candle down, took me out. And then I said, oh, shit, they're doing a W pattern. So I took this long back out, and it just hasn't done a damn thing. I mean, I really, when I re-entered, I was thinking, oh, crap, they're going to, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't I think that? But would have been a beautiful, beautiful W. And it just did not take off. So anyways, I'm up $2,747. So I'm excited, but right now I'm going to have to quit paying attention to gold because it's not doing shit now. It's just sitting here. But once again, gold was my savior for the morning. I mean, I took a lot of trades, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I took 5 trades in gold. Jesus, 5 trades in gold. And here's the funny part. I'm up $2,700. You know how many trades made me actual money in gold? I took 5 trades and I only had one that actually made me money. Think about that. And I'm up $2,700. So you got to let that sink in. That goes back to the comment somebody made earlier. I should have let this trade go longer. Well, yeah. I mean, at least to the high. At least to the high. When you're on the right side of the rotation, let the rotation be your friend. So anyways, I think gold is just going to go to sleep on us. So let's just see if the NQ is doing anything. Oh, boy. Seriously? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. They're going to do that like pretty soon, I guess. Okay. The Supreme Court is going to.
What case? They take a case or
No, they're going to go to opinion on the tariffs. Hey Jim, how you doing? Hey my friend, I'm up $2,750, man. I caught a gold trade for 10 points earlier this morning with 2 contracts.
Oh, they're gonna give an opinion on if you can do the tariffs.
Yeah.
Legal.
Yeah.
At what time?
Whenever they decide.
Is it? Well, usually the media is like they're going to announce it.
Yeah, but exactly. But the Supreme Court can do it what they want, how the fuck they want, whatever.
Oh, I do, but they're doing it today. Is that
yes, and hopefully soon, so we can start trading. You're long in gold right now. I jumped out of that trade, man. I got sick and tired of it. I was in it. My original entry, if I was in it still, I'd be in it if I just kept my stop at even. Yeah, my original entry. So Jim's long in gold right now. My guess is he's long from here. Oh, well, hell, he would have gotten 10 points by now. He might be long in here. You think they ruled against Trump already if the reports coming out are right? I'd emphasize if the reports coming out are right. I'd have quotations around that. Shit. Look at gold go. Looks like it's coming back to life. Looks like it's coming back to life. Man. All right, NQ looks like it's doing a little bit of moving here. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Just all of a sudden gold went to sleep, man. It's like I mean, it looks like it's going to go long. It's supposed to go long. That's what our pattern says. Just sure was a crappy crappy delivery of that pattern. Let me turn my strategy back on. Let me turn my strategy back on. Oh, I gotta load it. Shoot. That's right. I disconnected it. Shit, that would have been terrible. All right. All my lines disappear when I turn my strategy back on. Sorry about that, guys. It's just all my entries and stuff. Good job, Edwin. Shit, man. You've made some money today. That 37 was my entry, Edwin, and I didn't hold it. I didn't hold it as long as you, my friend. I hear you, Bruce. Come on, Gold, do something. Okay, let me put the NQ over here so I can see that. All right, guys. Come on. Jeez. My God. Shit. Well, the 9 is holding. The 9 is holding. For those of you long. Okay. I've been saying that, David. I've been saying exactly what you said, because, I talked about, like, people talking about, things being overbought, oversold, whatnot. And I said, well, I don't, if you go back far enough, forget today. If you go back far enough and you look at a, a daily chart or a weekly chart or a monthly chart, whatever, gold is screaming oversold. But does that mean we shouldn't be buying it? No, that's not what it means. So when I talk about the bullshit with oscillators, every oscillator in the world will tell you that gold is overbought. In the description of the video itself, there is a link. If I could figure out how to use my computer, I would be genius here. There's a link to just like 5 videos of the different trade types we look for. So in the description of the video, it shows you. And welcome. And welcome. Man. All right, the NQ. NQ is kind of possibly $400, Charles. Hey, there you go. Wow, gold jumped this morning, huh? I mean, not gold, oil. Sorry, Jesus. Oil jumped. It jumped $7. It jumped $7 this morning. I got the old tick. I got the outdated instrument. Jim's target's right here. He's long from down here. He's trying to get to here. But this thing is just
to the top line?
To the top of the line. Yeah, back to the high.
Line.
Back to the current high. Yeah. But it's just sitting there, not doing shit. Come on, gold. I might I might be interested in gold off this 5-minute gold line. I might be interested in it. Why is that, Bob? Well, because it came from the bottom of the 5-minute gold line all through here, crossed over. Now it may sit on the top of it. So I'm going to pay attention to that 5-minute gold line right here in gold, because I do believe that it is going back to the high. It just needs a little help. So if we roll back down to that 5-minute gold line and we sit on it, I might be looking for a long back to the high. Morning, Nadine. I bet he is home. It's probably cold as heck up there. I had a beautiful day in gold already today. I'm up $2,700 in gold. That's a lot of coin. That's a lot of coin for me. God, come on, gold. Do something. What? Listen, go back now and replay what I said. Go back and replay what I said about the Supreme Court ruling. Go back and replay what I said. What did I say? I said the reports are bullshit. They're delaying it 4 weeks.
I know, yeah.
But they're out there reporting, oh, Trump lost.
No, I can see that. I just saw that
Yeah.
they
All right.
it.
I know, Jim. Thank you very much, man. It's Jim. Again, you're my inspiration to look for bigger trades. I mean, I understand the patterns. I understand the rotations. You've been my inspiration to look for bigger trades and to increase my contract size. So it's like we've helped each other tremendously. Yeah, well, and Bruce, you just regurgitated exactly what I just said, because I do observe those of you who use this strategy and make successes and or failures, and I observe that, and I try to learn from it, and then I regurgitate it back to you guys. What I think is valuable. And what I have talked about in the past many times, to try as much as possible to get bigger moves out of your trades. But when real life would happen, I even struggled doing that. I had 2 contracts. Yeah, I took 2 contracts on my 10-point trade I took. Yeah. A Jim stalker. Jim got a bunch of stalkers when he was sitting in the airport on Friday. Can you imagine sitting in the airport waiting for a plane, and you're sitting there on your laptop and you print $10,000 in gold? Well, Jim did that. Maybe we'll get a little red line. Maybe we'll get another red line test here. The gold line obviously failed, but I mean, it failed in a good manner. One where we didn't take the trade. Those are my favorite when it actually goes through the line and keeps me out. That's true, Bruce. I could visualize all the people in the airport watching Jim jump up and down. Oh. Come on, gold. I mean, I'm looking at the NQ and it's not rotating to anything. The ES is kind of rotating a little bit. That's what I'm looking at. Is the red. Oh shoot, I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, I was looking at the red line. I would prefer a better entry. This is pretty big. Jesus. Come on. Give me an inside candle and then let me go long. Give me an inside candle inside this one and let me go long. Yeah, it's too, the candle was too big for me. I try to stay. I mean, shit, we're looking at 46. I mean, that's 5 points, man. That's 255 points. Was that 5 points? Right at it. That's a lot of money. If this one will consolidate and just stay right here, I will look for that. Plus, it's a small candle. And I think this thing's going to roll down. Ooh, okay, so it went below the bottom. Now rotate up. Come on. Now rotate up. Come on. Come on. Now rotate up. Come on. Oh. There we go. All right, I'm in. I'm in. Come on, baby. Come on. There you go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, gold. There you go. Shit. Come on, gold. Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now let's go. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going. No. We don't need to roll over. We need to roll up. Long is good. Come on, gold. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now go through the top. There you go. All right. Yes, baby. Yo, homeboy. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God, the NQ did the same. Look at the NQ off the red line. Holy crap. Oh my God, the NQ. Anybody see that NQ off the red line? Holy crap. That thing's printing thousands. And I'm over here struggling with gold. Come on, gold. Don't freaking take me out. You did. Look at the NQ. Is anybody looking at the NQ? Son of a gun. Look at that. It's going to go up through the high again. You caught the NQ? All right. Good job. You too, Fish Atlantic? Awesome. And David, you hit $1,000 today? Shut it down. Shut it down, David. Shut it down. Go NQ. That NQ's going to the top, man. Look at that NQ. Look at the freaking gold. Look at the NQ. Look at it go. Look at the gold. Man, the short came in after Look at the NQ. Damn. Y'all are going to make more money than me. I only let Jim do that. Y'all are going to make more money than me. Damn. Look at the NQ. Come on. Come on, NQ. Keep going. Keep going. Right off our red line right there. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Cha-ping, cha-ping. Hey, Noopy. Let me see my Noopy. Everybody'd like to see Noopy today.
And the NQ, though, what is that?
Give me Noopy. Come here, Noopy. Come say hi to everybody. Everybody. Oh, my God. Here's Snoopy. Snoopy comes to say hi today. Oh, no kissies. Yeah, Snoopy came to say hi today. Oh, yeah. Okay. Come on, NQ. Come on, NQ. Come on. Now, I'll be honest with you. If this comes back and hits on top of this gold line right here, I'm going to look for a long. I'm going to look for a long. A potential long in the NQ. 50 points? You are the man. You just passed your first lucid eval. All right. Good for you, man. Excellent. Everybody's doing well today. Shit. Everybody's printing money. Oh, wow. Wow. God, I wish I'd hit that reversal in gold. Wish I had hit that reversal in gold. Shoo-wee. That was woo-wee. It's still going. This reminds me of Friday. Remember, this happened on Friday. And it just kept crashing all the way through. Remember that? This exact pattern happened on Friday. The exact pattern happened on Friday. Just like the Fed, yeah. Just like the Fed. Yes, this. Do you remember, Jim? This is where you were jumping up and down in the airport. That exact pattern right there is what happened on Friday in gold. And that's where I caught all my money on Friday, was right there. Just broke $10,338. That's Jim for the day. $10,338. I'll be back in a second.
What are you doing?
Good job, Steph. 200 points in 4 minutes. Yeah. Man, this is the exact you go back to Friday. This situation, right? This is exactly what happened on Friday. Except on Friday, it kept on running even more. But that is a nice rotation right there. Looks like the NQ is just going to keep. Let's hold on. Let me get over to that. Looks like the NQ is just going to keep rolling up. I don't know if any of you are still in it. Remember, its objective is to at least get to here. Oh, you only watched? Okay. All right. That's all right. That whole situation in gold is exactly what happened on Friday. And it's how I made my money on Friday. But I didn't make it today because I was staring at the NQ taking off like a madman. So there's the YM just ran into the prior day low and rolling over. Interesting. Good for you. Shit, man, you made some good money. From 25 to 80. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you made some good money on that one. You made some good money on that one. That is some good news. I'm officially in the I don't know what I'm going to do mode. I'm kind of excited about the money I've already made today. I certainly don't want to piss it away. Look at what gold just did there. I don't know if any of you noticed what gold just did. Right off the mid band of the opening range. That's where it stopped, and that's where it rotated back from, right off the mid band. I mean, to the tick, the mid band. Even did a W pattern. Even did a W pattern. Huh. Yeah, I might be done. Yeah, I might be done. I might be done. I might be done. I might be done. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to point this out to you guys. I have found, again, that lately, in the latter half of the afternoon, like from like 1:30 on, there, the NQ and like the YM have been setting up some, deliberate rotations, that I've capitalized on a couple. I capitalized on a couple times last week. Some of those deliberate rotations. I think one was in the I took two specific ones in the YM last week and one in the NQ. And in all three trades, I made money. On the one of the YM ones in the afternoon, I made $160, and then the next one I made $420, I think it was, and then in the NQ, I took one, and you guys all saw it. Hell, I videotaped it. I made $2,400 on one in the NQ in the app in shit after 3:00 last week. That's right. Man, the days go by, I forget shit. Days go by, I forget stuff. Yeah, I made $2,400 in one afternoon with one trade in the NQ. You're up 825. Perfect. Yeah, that's some big numbers here. That's some big numbers. 825 is big numbers. 825 is big numbers. See you, DA. Congratulations on your profit. Congratulations on your profit. Shit. Man. Look at the ES here. So, you know, the old 1, 2, 3, all in a short period. 1, 2, 3. Third attempt went right through the prior day low, and it's still going. Still going. NQ is still walking its way long. So the RTY has broken the prior day high and sat on top of the prior day high. I'm kind of looking at that right now. Everybody see that? So we went up, over, and we're sitting on top of it. We're also touching the 1 minute gold line. So we may, I'd like that candle to stay down. Come on. All right, I'm not interested anymore. I think maybe we might rotate to here. I'm more interested if we rotate down here now. Test the top of the prior day open. So I'm gonna stay away from RTY for right now. Stay away from RTY for right now until it hopefully falls back a little further. Hopefully falls back a little further. Right now, it's not doing me any good. Damn it. Jesus. Sorry, I got. God dang it. Okay. I am busy. All right, let's see. Jesus. Who's looking at this? What the hell? Well, it's finally going back up. The NQ. So the 9 held. I mean, it crossed it. Finally got to the 9, and then the 9 held. I mean, it was a battle, but the 9 held in the direction of the trade. And then there it goes. Jesus. Just ugly. I mean, the pattern is all correct. If any of you are still in this trade from here, Well, I mean, if they're recognizing it as support, then the answer recovery is yes. I mean, the whole point of the W is comes from a deliberate move one way from the top down to a support spot, a direct up and a direct back down with the support spot in mind to then rotate up from. I mean, the midpoint of the opening range, again, I talk about this, is gold is a where the hell is it? Gold is one of these instruments that respects this opening range box tremendously. And you can see that. Rotation here, boom, gone. Rotation here, boom, gone. Rotation here, boom, gone. You know, here's your 1, here's your 2, here's your 3. It went through on your 3. Now it's doing this one. I mean, it's just phantoms in the sky. If you'll notice, these are phantoms that most people can't see unless you have that 15-minute opening range calibrated properly and on your chart. You can't see these phantoms. That phantom there, that phantom there, and that phantom there. Hey, Truman. So we've got consolidation going on in gold because we have these green pivots down and these yellow pivots up. So this is consolidating. It does not really have a direction right now. But did anybody notice where the hell's gold today? It's like I can't keep up. Now it's at $4,750. I mean, it's just pure insanity. Pure insanity where gold is at right now. Just pure insanity. I mean, we were just trading this thing a week ago in the 4,300, 4,400 range. Now we're up at 4,750. Just pure insanity. Honestly, I'm shocked that that like Ninja, the brokerage firms, that they haven't raised the leverage requirement to trade gold. I'm shocked. I have a template. If you email me and ask me for it, I can send you this one. So because understand, Nadine, how my settings are, okay? On my Ninja, my open is actually the 821 candle, because that means from 820.01 to 821. Okay, so my settings on mine run, where the hell is it? From 8:21 a.m. to 8:35 a.m. And that creates your box. Because my 821 candle is the 820 time frame to 821. That's just how my data falls. I don't know about other people, but I'm just pointing that out. Yeah, no problem, Leonard. All right, so gold has now showed us that it's probably interested in going long again. So we broke this pivot to the downside on our rotation up from a pivot that's higher than the pivot that rotated it up. Everybody kind of see that? So what would be nice is if it came up, created space, and sat on top of the red line for a long, or if this gold line could catch up and kind of push price long too, north of the red line. And like I say, on gold, even on oil too, if you use that opening range box stuff as just a guide, man, it'll keep you out of garbage, and it'll show you what's going on, like here. I mean, just go back and observe it. It's a nice tool. I mean, let's look at this. We're on top of the box. Price went from here straight to the top of the box and went through it by 2 ticks and then back out. That's not by accident. Did the same thing here. That's not by accident. None of that's by accident. That's all manipulated. That's all the sharks going from here to here to there, and knowing their rotation points. Knowing their rotation points. Exactly, Edwin. See? That's exactly why I took it too. That's exactly why I took that trade also. And that put $2,000 in my pocket, Edwin. Exactly why I took that trade. Exactly why I took that trade. I'm not specifically trading the box, but I'm cognizant of what they're doing when they reach and touch the top of the box or reach and touch the bottom of the box. I'm cognizant of what they're doing. Yeah, I blew my exit and stuff because like I said, I have too many screens going on, and for whatever reason, when I entered that trade, I didn't realize I had my NQ ATM on the chart. And so, because I manually entered that trade, and I'm sitting there going, I'm looking at my P&L and I'm going, man, that target seems really way out of the way. So I just grabbed it and moved it down into, yeah, I kind of blew that. I left some money on the table. Let's put it that way. But I mean, I keep changing things because I'm trying to show you guys my charts and things like that. And, come on. All right, who's paying attention to the NQ right now? Is anybody paying attention to the NQ? Because we might get a red line long setup in the NQ. Excuse me. Good job, Edwin. Good job, Edwin. Absolutely good job. It's nice to be able to sit down. I mean, honestly, my whole perception of trading has truly evolved quite a bit in the last couple of years. But it's nice to be able to sit down and stay aware of the fact that as long as I don't do the things that cause me to get in trouble trading, I'm probably gonna, make some money. I'm probably gonna make some money. Nothing's a guarantee, but I'm probably gonna make some money. So it's nice to do that. Even when I have a trade that I lose, I don't. As long as I do it the way I plan to do it, I don't get upset. It's when I do stupid stuff or, buy into bad trades or get caught up in chop, allow myself to get caught up in chop. That's when I do stupid stuff and wish I had a better temperament for trading. Exactly, Edwin. That's why I'm not like Jim's in this short right here, or he got in it. I'm not even looking unless it literally punches me in the face. I'm not looking at a trade right now. See, I can't. I can't scalp trade, man. I'm too emotional. Like, like, each time I get into a trade, my blood pressure goes up. If I did that 300 times in a day, I'd be dead. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to watch for gold to go north once it keeps going up here. All right. All right, come on, gold. See, again, we're pivoting long. See that? And we broke this pivot. So I've anticipating it to go long, gold overall, from the fact that we've been doing this that way, and this down direction got broke right here. So I'm going to be interested now that we've broke that. I wouldn't mind it rotating here and then taking a long. Yep, broke the pivot to the long side. Exactly, David. Man, that NQ just ran off. But you know why it did? So let me just quickly, while we're sitting here waiting for gold to do something. So remember talking about being married to each other, right? So the NQ ran off without getting to my red line. Here's why. Right there. Man, look at that consolidation candle on the prior day low for the ES, and then boom, gone. I don't know if anybody caught that ES long, but that was a beauty. That was an absolute beauty. And it dragged the NQ with it. See how they, so if you're looking at one, that's part of the reason why I was looking at the red line for the NQ, because I saw that the ES was coming to support the top of the prior day low. I just needed the damn NQ to move down a little more, which it didn't do, obviously. And hence I did not call out that trade. But you see the correlation. The ES ran out of time waiting for the NQ, and it just took off. And the NQ just followed it. Did everybody get that? You took the ES long? Good for you. 6 points? Excellent. Excellent. Didn't you feel good when that thing just launched its way off? Didn't you feel good? Yeah, nice little setup there in the NQ. I mean the ES with that consolidation candle inside candle consolidation. Oh my God, what a beautiful setup in that ES. Seriously, I couldn't have drawn one up better than that. You had that inside candle right there. Right there. You had that inside candle right there. And then wham, off you went. I mean, shoot, man. Yeah, when you know why you entered the trade, you know where your defense mechanism needs to be on your stop, and you can just sit there and be like, okay, let's go. I mean, it's nice. Now this is starting to defy common sense right now because it's now rotating down after breaking this pivot to the left. That's not good. Yeah, that ES trade was beautiful, man. Seriously, that was beautiful. Like I said, it was so powerful, it made the NQ go. It's made the NQ go. Which, man, I was waiting for that NQ setup. Oh, all right. All right, now gold broke the pivot to the downside. It's been a while since it's done that. Yeah, it's been a while since it's done that. All right. Yeah, it has not broke the downside since all the way back here at 10:30. Okay. Yeah, it hasn't broke that pivot, like I said, Jim, in over 30 minutes, the downside. I just need it to rotate up a little bit. Well, Fish Atlantic, that's exactly what I think they're doing. That's exactly what I think they're doing. I've said that since back over here, right here. I said I think they're taking it to here. And so far, they have shown no signs that that's not the case because these pivots keep going longer. Ouch. Oh, shit. All right. Let's see if we can get a 5-minute gold line trade short here in gold. Oh, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. A little bit of violence on that one. It's like, we're going to clean out some stops here, damn it. A little bit of violence on that one. Even more violence. All right. That's why Fish Atlantic, I wanted it to hit that damn red line at the 322 level because I wanted to catch that to that high. That's where, because I think that's where it's going. But freaking ES decided to take off. By the way, the ES just did a W pattern. Is anybody in it? Is anybody in it? Damn, the ES did a big W. It's doing It's got to form the last leg if you're in it, but looking at a potential 5-minute gold line short here for me. Huh. Come on. Ooh, 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 ooh. Damn. You're into YM? All right, that's dead. It's doing what the fuck I said it was going to do. It's going long. You're in that YM? All right. I mean, that should go back to the prior day low, at least. Now, is anybody seeing that? Anybody seeing that right here? Bam, 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 bam. And it just broke the pivot here. This should continue all the way up towards here. This is the ES. Anybody see that? Bam, 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 back to the same line. Bam. All right. Good for you. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent on that YM. All right. Come on, gold. Now do what you need to do. Create space. Create space. Come back. Sit on top of the red line. Let's go back to the high. Come on. It's starting to become a real cow pisser right now, gold, because it's popping out the ends and not going. Man, that ES trade is nice. Looks like the ES was the one to trade today, not the damn NQ. The space just gives me confidence that they're coming back and reaching for the top of the box. If we don't have space, you can't tell, are they going that way or that way? See how this is? Space creates that whole premise of, okay, we created space, boom, then we're going that way. That's just my thought on it. So you have to have space, and then when they create that space, the sharks know that people chased it, so they'll reach back for support and clean out the stops and then rotate it back up. So this is exactly what I think they're going to try to do right here now. They're going to reach back now and clean out the stops of the people that chased it. And then rotate. Very rarely does it just go point to point. Very rarely does the market just go from point to point. You know, when it starts doing its thing, it has a tendency to clean out stops and then go point to point. Of course, it's pretty quiet. Jesus, come on, gold, do something. Kind of like this. See the top of the opening range box? Price got on top of it and it did run up. But it wasn't until it had space, came back and touched, that it actually went. See that, Treeman? It got on top of the opening range box and it sat there and went up. But again, it didn't actually go until they came and cleaned out the stops of the people chasing, and then it went. Yeah, I know. 100 points, I know. I know, that is huge. And by the way, that YM rotated from the exact spot I said. Look at that. When you were in that trade down here, I said it's going to go here. That's it. And look at it. It went right there, and that's it. It's exactly where the YM was going to go. I mean, it's when it just becomes almost comical how predictable things can get. If you just, once you get used to just seeing what's going on, it gets very predictable. That's why I was chirping when you were in somewhere in here. I said, stay with it because it's gonna go to the prior day low. And that right to it, and then rolled over. Now gold just looks like it's gonna run off now, you piece of shit. Well, I'll be honest with you, Edwin. I took the first one and the second one. I still took the first one and the second one. Come on, gold. We all know you're going to pull back before you go up. So just freaking do it. Well, yeah, but I took $180 loss on that first attempt there, Edwin. I did. I took $180 punch in the face. ICT. Is that the guy with the trading channel, the YouTube trading channel? Is that who you're talking about, Treeman? isn't that what it's called? ICT? Okay. I have okay, so I have watched um a couple of his videos. But like how do I say this? I almost feel like his strategy or his whatever almost makes more sense for either options or stocks, because like I've said this before on this channel, not identifying him in particular, but I don't like buying from zone to zone. I mean, I don't want to be. That's one of the reasons I can't stand fib trading. I don't like buying from the 50% level, hoping it goes to the 120 level, and where I'm not clearly defining my entry. I get what he's doing. I get it. Totally get it. But like, if you look at what I'm doing here, I'm trying to pinpoint where I get in and pinpoint where I get out, because, like take gold, for example. I mean, these rotations in gold, man, each candle is $300-400. So buying in an area, I might have $2,000 potential upside down before that area just determines that it's actually going to work and then go to another area. I just don't have the intestinal fortitude to trade that way. I'm not saying what he's teaching is wrong, because I'm not saying that at all. I mean, personally, I think what the hell he's talking about is a hell of a lot more informative than 90% of people that are on YouTube. I will say that absolutely, because I'm a big believer in market manipulation, and that's why I always talk about this, because my whole strategy is to identify when these guys are doing the things that they do so that we can go along with them and make money. And he does the same thing, I think, because he's talking about market manipulations of filling gaps and things like that. But at the same time, you guys watch me trade. You know how much of a mental incapable person I am when it comes to being in a trade. I just can't buy from a zone to a zone. I can't do that. I have to be at that 1 minute level where I see the rotation, I see the point of entry, I see where I'm going. So that's my 10 cents. But he's probably, truth be known, for the internet, he's giving a hell of a lot better information than God knows how many people that are out there saying shit on the internet. That's my opinion. But I've watched his analysis probably, I don't know, maybe 3 times, 2-3 times. So, yeah, I think what he talks about is valid stuff, without a doubt. And the number one thing to remember, a lot of people forget, by the way, We just tested the prior day high. God dang it. Why am I asleep? Look at the prior day high. We did crossed over. By the way, the RTY did that. It went back to this prior day open. But anyways, RTY crossed over, retest prior day high, and it's rolling long. Of course, now it's rolling back. It should have gone right up through the high. Anyways, but let's just take this trade, for example. I mean, the number one thing to remember, and which is why some people may say, oh, he was wrong on this and he's wrong on that. Shit, I'm wrong all the time. But I mean, just because everything meets my rules that this trade should go all the way back through this high doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's just, does it happen more times than not? And if the answer is yes, then it's a valid setup. But the number one thing to remember is the answer could possibly be no. And I think there's a lot of people out there that don't realize, even if ICT's talking about, filling a gap and something happens and the gap doesn't get filled, it doesn't mean that he's wrong. It just means that 80% of the time that would have happened. And it's the knowledge of knowing that there's a higher likelihood that this is going to happen than this is what trading's all about, in my opinion. And it took me a long time to figure that out, to learn that, to understand what I just said. It took me a long time to understand what I just said. And that's what's changed my trading drastically. Is understanding what I just said. It has certainly kept me from buying into bad trades and losing big money. Yeah, I mean, Gene, there's yeah and no. I think from the dawn of time, this is my opinion. I think from the dawn of time, certain aspects of price action have always worked. Support becoming resistance, resistance becoming support. I think from the dawn of time in price action, that has always worked. And I just don't see that changing. But yeah, you're right. Let's get an inside candle here. I might do this one manually. Oh my God. Oh shoot, I'm staring at the NQ at the same time. Fuck. Hold on here. Come back down and let me in. Come back down. You fucking shit. I was looking at this is what I'm looking at right at the same freaking time. Look at that. The setup that I was bitching for over here, and I'm waiting for this one, and this goes and does the setup I was looking for. God dang it. So I just missed both of them. Yeah, I should have been in. God dang it. I should have been in. What an idiot. By the way, Treeman, I think it was Treeman. That's the crossover retest with space. And see how that's the identifier that the reaction is going to go the other way. That's what I was explaining earlier, and now it's happening. And like a clown, I'm not in it. But at least everybody else is. That's what I was talking about. Don't chase the damn thing. Let the market manipulators rotate it so they can clean out the stops. Don't chase the damn thing. Let the market manipulators do what they're going to do. They're going to bring it to the top of that box and run it back out. I mean, the top of that line. Look at that damn NQ, man. I am so frustrated. I got mesmerized by this when I was waiting for this. I got mesmerized. Look at that. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Jesus, what a freaking doofus I am. What a doofus. I get mesmerized by that trade over there, so I miss this trade over here. And I miss both trades. Now, so here's the deal on this one, for those of you that are in it. The good news is we have now cleared the top of the 9 EMA. Okay? We've cleared it with space. So this should become your friend and should start pushing price. So we cross back over that 9 EMA, sat on top. Now your price should get pushed towards your targets, whatever target that may be. Unbelievable. I am such a doofus. Such a freaking doofus. Such a freaking doofus. So it's your friend. Keep going. Come on, gold. Push up. Push up. Yeah, I see that, Ryan. I'm actually looking at that since that's the only thing giving me a potential. Look at that. Come on, gold. Run. Run, gold. Run. Come on, gold. Keep going. There you go. There you go. Come on. Keep going, gold. Keep going. Oh my. Jesus. What the hell? Come on, somebody move. Oh yeah, it's slow. Gold is slow. NQ is slow. Come on, NQ, go. Come on. Come on, NQ, go. Oh boy, thank God. Thank God. NQ gave me another chance. Gave me another chance. It was ugly. Oh, I'm about to get knocked out too. It was ugly. Come on, NQ. Go to target. Come on, NQ, go. Gold is still trying. The 9 is holding. I'm out. The 9 is holding over here, but it's just ugly. It's just ugly. God dang, NQ, what the hell are you doing? Yep. Or pre-market, Muhammad. That's when I made my money was in gold and not pre-market to gold, but pre-market to the equities. After gold opened at 820, I made some money there. $7,000. Holy shit. $7,000. Jesus. You almost made me cough up a lung there. That's excellent. That's excellent. $7,000. Holy shit. Notice I'm almost hacking and wheezing here. All in the NQ? Yeah. That's Jim's backup instrument. And to be honest with you, that's the instrument, that and GC are the two I'm pretty much focusing on right now. Sad part is this damn NQ trade that I was in is still working. I just, it should have blown right out of the box here and then did all this funky stuff. And then when it went the second time, I'm like, man, I'm just done with it. I'm just done with it. Good job. Good job, Fish Atlantic. Jim and I might turn you into a gold trader here soon. We might turn you into, if you can manage, Jim, go ahead and tell him. If you can manage the NQ, you'd be amazed how much money you can make in gold. Look at that damn NQ now. Shit, I'd be up thousands right now. Gold is still working. For those of you that are in this rotation right here, it finally went through the high, or the pivot, I mean. Look at that freaking trade. Damn it. Farfignugan, man. The trade was right here. That was the trade. And I just completely screwed the pooch because I was staring at gold and stuck in the middle. Yeah, it's taken forever, but again, as long as that 9 EMA will hold, it's heading that way. Man, that NQ just pissed me off, man. Just frustrated me right there. That was going to make me some real money. Anyways. Wow, man. You're just blowing these Lucid accounts up. Excellent. You're just blowing these Lucid accounts up. Those are the ones that you've already, like in the price you've already paid for the funded part, right? I think so. I think that's how that works. Yeah. All right, guys, I am going to take my profits and run. Keep in mind, I'm going to be sitting at my desk all day working on my taxes. My corporate taxes that I got to do. That's what I'm going to be doing today. So while I'm doing that, I'll be glancing at these charts in case something freaking happens that's, like punching me in the face. That's what I thought, Jay Weave. That's what I thought. Good for you, man. Good for you. Now, I don't remember how many days you have to trade after this, but now you just got to turn them into some payouts. Obviously, I mean, here's Captain Obvious talking, but you know what I mean. Oh man, Jim. Speaking of that, yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. That's what I did with my money. I paid my I bought my Jeep with last year's money, or 2024's money. With 2024's money, I bought my Jeep. Thomas has seen it. I don't know if Thomas is in here. But I bought a Jeep, paid cash for it from my little trading money. Bought a Rubicon Gladiator. Love it, man. It's beautiful. All right, everybody. Oh, Jesus. If you yeah, Thomas there. He's seen my Jeep. Yeah, exactly, Thomas. Yeah, Thomas has seen my Jeep. I love it. I even put eyes on it, Jim. It's got eyes, green eyes, and it has red spotlight beams over the top of it. Oh, you got a Wrangler? Yeah, yeah. My neighbor has a Rubicon Wrangler. But yeah, I love it. I love my Jeep. Oh, and I have a face on my grill. It's got eyebrows and big teeth. I love it, man. With 37s on it. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Yeah, I'll do that, Jim. I'll share some photos with you. I'll send them to you. Everybody have a good day. We'll see you. I don't know if anybody's looking at this red line potential in NQ, but we came from a recent high. That thing may actually go. Everybody have a good day. Bye.